there we go, recording again. So I got done with some lunch, about ready to get to doing some work. So like I said, I'm going to give you guys a brief tour of the shop here, and trying to keep some stuff secret so you guys can find out about it later, but I'll give you the quick tour. Like I said, right now I'm lucky enough to be up here. My dad found a place many years ago at a little airport, and when he was a private pilot, and so I'm lucky enough to have access to what is effectively an airplane hangar, and it always has been an airplane hangar up until last couple years. Well, really last year or two, we've been kind of repurposing it, and it's been more of a car storage hangar for many different reasons. And right now it's got a bunch of junk in it because we had a garage sale, so don't mind all that. That'll eventually all get cleaned up, but I will give you the dime tour real quick. So I'm gonna get out of the nice warm truck, and so bam, I was smoking an airplane hangar ramp area. Back it up here a little bit so you guys can see that it is no BS. It's an airplane hangar. I got a big remote control for that garage door too. It's pretty awesome. So when it's a little warmer, I'll show you guys that. But yeah, you know, it's a pretty good size overall. Woo! Falling. It's about 70 by 70 feet, and I've just got a small portion of it carved out for now. But like I said, don't mind all the junk, but there is a good bit of stuff in here. So bam, this is the place, and I guess it's kind of hard to avoid the very first thing in here, so I'll just start with the tour of the 996 and the shop. I can't really, let me see if I can, there we go, so I can see at least what I'm pointing at. So here we go. This is my lift. This is the current project car which I'm working on for an individual. It is a very nice little car. Let me see if I can get up in there. Like I said, it's really I think it's about a 40,000 mile car, maybe a little bit more. 2001 911, and I've been doing some modifications to. Wheels off here because I had to went ahead and, oh, my flashlight's dead. Oh no, I brought a dead flashlight. That's not good. I always got to back up though. Turn it down a little bit. So yeah, I did the modifications for steering lines. Ended up doing a pump in the trunk here. So while I still have some wiring and stuff to do, it's pretty much all hooked up and mounted. That's a RSR steering pump this time, so it's actually a Porsche pump going on instead of a Toyota pump, which is nice. And he's got these pretty sweet OZ racing wheels on it. And like I said, I got my rotary lift, and here we go. So getting back to the goods on it. Like I said, made some modifications. I did not do all this cutting up here, unfortunately. That's going to have to be repaired. That was done by somebody else. Oh, we got Turkey. That's our Thanksgiving cat that showed up. She's awesome. At least we think it's a she. It's going to go to the vet at some point. But, you know, got some modifications, things done in here. Not a whole lot was actually done here, but mostly to the motor. But car does have some suspension upgrades and things like that as well. But here we go, coming to the goods. As you can see, it's already set up on yeah, with the transmission mounted with the adapter plate and all that stuff. And I've gotten, you know, so the wiring isn't entirely sorted. I got somebody else that's going to help, that had actually started doing the wiring, that's going to finish a few things on it. But I was able to get the fuel system, cooling system's pretty much all wrapped up. Going to have to figure out something with the belts, because the previous setup did have a power steering pump on it, which we have removed. And, you know, like I said, I got to figure out a way to make the belt turn correctly, so I might have to move this pulley around or something like that. But, you know, we'll get that sorted out. Got the fuel pressure regulator mounted, got the steam vent stuff all set up. And like I said, this is all kind of a work in progress here. And like I said, the guy who was working on this previously, to me, did some, you know, some stuff that I would not have done, which entailed cutting this out and cutting a chunk out there, in order to run the fuse panel stuff. So like I said, the downside is nobody's ever really kind of managed this project, and so I've kind of had to figure out how to make everything work together and do some stuff differently. So I think we've got it all pretty well sorted out. You know, there is just a little bit more to do, and then I'm going to hand it off to the welding guy to get some of that stuff sorted out. But I figure this would be a pretty good introduction. And like I said, this is an actual RSR motor. I know those are just stickers, but I think there is a stamp on this bad boy somewhere that says that it's an actual RSR block. Where'd that go? It might be hiding behind the engine mount right now, but anyway, I'm sure I'll locate that if you guys really want to. But you know, like I said, it's a good little setup. So anyway, all right, so I'm gonna kind of just give you, like I said, the dime tour back here. We have had garage sales and all sorts of stuff going on, so that's the reason for the mess and all the stuff, medical equipment, you name it. You know, we've had lots of stuff and things, but I'm kind of intentionally not showing you that side of the hangar at the moment. But I mean, effectively, this is all my space, and it's just a matter of how we decide to use it at the end of the day. But that's always been the workshop tool bench. Like I said, my dad was an airplane guy, so there's all sorts of airplane stuff around here. He was also into trains, and there is actually a whole loft up there that has a lot of space to do things with. And then this was my dad's train room. It is, again, trains are now gone, but been repurposed to a junk store. I don't want to say junk storage, but this is where we were doing, you know, all the garage sale and stuff, some of the other things. So, you know, it's a nice little climate controlled room. Might turn this into my clean room ultimately. Maybe we'll build engines in here or something like that. Turkey cat trying to come in here. You don't get to stay here, kitty. Sorry. But, you know, this is you know, like I said, a room that was purpose built for a train. I'll see if I can't find a picture or two, maybe show you guys. Come on, baby. We're not going to hang out in here. Mom's going to get pissed. Look, you're on YouTube. What do you think? All right. Here, I'll show you. You go out first, one moment. And then, yeah, and then we just got this little kitchenette over here. So it's nice. Definitely a great workshop for sure. You know, like I said, I'm certain that forgot to turn the lights off. I'm certain that everybody would love to have this workshop. I love having access to it, and so like I said, I'm extremely lucky to have this, as well as my garage in my house. And you know, if there's anything you guys got to have, we got wall art type stuff. You know, contact me. We got a train or a plane tail. You know, who knows? But like I said, I'm gonna walk you back around to this other side and kind of intentionally. Oh, I think I just showed you a little bit. Got my trailer. That's another. This is going to be more the restoration project, so giving you guys some hints. Enough. Here, we'll give you a quick flash. See if you get anything. All right, that's all you get. That's my mom's jungle over here, where we grow the weed at. Just kidding, but it is a light to help keep everything alive here in the wintertime. She's got some great lemons. Mom's lemons are doing terrific. And then over here on the other side of the hangar, I'll show you, we've got some cars that my dad had started buying. And so like I said, that's part of it that you guys haven't been introduced to yet, is the Corvettes. So like I said, my dad, as he got older, he always loved his Corvettes. He had a 68 convertible that was just about this color, but it was had a white top to it, and it was a 427 4-speed car. This is not. This is a 76 convertible. Last year they did the convertibles for a while, but as one of the cars he had picked up. So that one is one that we are going to be moving along to a new owner. I got to do a little bit more work with it. It's got some, you know, interesting, got some electronic fuel injection modifications, other things like that, but good little car. And then this one's a 77 target top car, which is pretty cool. Fairly stock for the most part, some wheels and things like that, but paint on it looks incredible. This is actually now my nephew's car. We have given that to, you know, my sister and their family, so he will one day be driving that around as his pride and joy. And so we're trying to keep it up and in good shape. And then this other one back here is an 87, and this is in a Z52 car, I believe. Yeah, and so this has apparently got a suspension and handling upgrade package. Apparently those brakes are a little bit bigger than they should be, but this car has actually got a 383 stroker in it, if I recall. That's what the notes say. And the L98 heads, forged internals, 700R4 transmission, all sorts of stuff. So, but this is another one. Unfortunately, my dad had basically, you know, had a little bit of dementia towards the end and just started buying cars, and so stuff started showing up, and you know, I just couldn't keep up with it all. There's a couple other cars that he had bought that I've already gotten rid of, and then I've got a Corvette. Showing you my project. Dang it. Too many sneak peeks on my other project I'm trying to hide from y'all. Anyway, but yeah, so this is the current Corvette collection. I've got one more at my house I'll show y'all along with my other project. But there you go. That's the dime tour. We got a little woodworking area in the back here. So do some woodworking projects, things of that nature. And then, like I said, all sorts of storage area and stuff up above in the loft. So there you go. That is my introduction to my shop. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I haven't bored you too much. And, you know, I will try to continue on with my video making. Hopefully I can get some editing done. You guys know I'm not very good with the computers and the editing. That's why I'm trying to do these like one-shot takes, so that way I can just post the video and you guys can hopefully enjoy it. But you know, if I can figure out how to do some fancy editing, you know, I'll do that. But I don't have too much time these days, so I'll just be happy to get these videos posted so you guys can check them out. But I'll give you an introduction to this one a little bit later, and we will continue on. I'm going to do some work on this one and see if we can't get this project moved on to the next guy that needs to get the welding done and things like that. And hopefully before springtime, this thing will be running and the gentleman can enjoy his car. So appreciate you guys following along. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. If you guys are enjoying this and you want some more of it, I assume if you don't hit the like button and or don't get other people subscribing, nobody wants to hear from me, and then I just won't waste my time. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. See ya.